Hi, Jim Murphy, Elite Style Massage. I wanted to talk today about different types of injuries, so muscles, tendons and ligaments. So three main things in the body that you tend to injure, and what is the easiest and quickest to recover and what is the worst to recover. Now, if I had a choice of something to injure, very strange thing to say, but if I had a choice of something I was going to injure, muscle, tendon or ligament, what would I rather injure? Every time I'd rather injure a muscle. Now, muscles heal really quickly because they've got a good healthy supply of oxygenated blood, which is needed for repair of tissue. And you could literally tear a muscle and then 10 days time, scar tissue's formed, you can have some massage done on it and pretty much carry on as normal. So because it's got such a healthy supply of blood, it recovers really, really quickly. Ligaments are on the other end of the scale. So if you sprain your ankle or go over on your ankle or twist your knee, if you've been skiing or running, change direction quickly, you twist your knee and you damage your ligaments, they normally take the longest because they have the poorest supply of blood. So you all know if you've gone over on your ankle or sprained your ankle at any point in your life, it takes forever to heal. I mean, under perfect conditions, you're looking at 6 to 8 weeks, really, if you do a serious sprain. And you normally re-injure it again in that time, so it actually takes a lot longer because something like an ankle or a knee, as soon as you get up on it, you re-injure it again as soon as you feel like you've re-tweaked it almost. Tendons are somewhere in the middle. Now, depending on where you've injured your tendon, actually, will depend on how long it takes to recover. So one end attaches to the bone and one end attaches to the muscle. The end that's attached to the bone will take longer to recover because it's got a poorer supply of blood as it gets down there. The end that's attached to the muscle has a better supply of blood, so that will have a slightly quicker recovery time. So not that it makes a huge amount of difference, but some tendons can take a bit longer to recover. Tendons are a bit tricky as well because they're almost like a real nervy sensation. Now, if you aggravate a tendon in the shoulder here, the bicep tendon, or the top of the foot, they're kind of nervy, horrible kind of pains. Whereas a ligament, you won't be able to put pressure on it or weight on it. Ligaments are what hold your bones together, basically. Muscles are the best thing, like I said. So muscles, get massage, get fresh blood pumped through them, use TENS machine or EMS machines if you can. They're really good and useful, and do some stretching and some light exercise when you're able to. If you have a serious tear, you're going to have to rest it for a little bit. But, literally when you've torn a muscle, or even a small tear, you can pretty much get back onto it pretty quickly. So just some useful information there about sort of types of injuries you can get and what you can expect with regard to recovery time. Always do the most that you can to help your recovery process. Now, people focus so much on training and the diet and even what they wear when they go training and the equipment. Focus on your recovery. Your body will thank you for it. So if you've injured a ligament, use ice in the first 48 hours and, support it and give some compression where needed. Muscles, get massage, use some heat when you need to after the first sort of 48 hours. Use EMS pads, like I've said. There are things that you can do. And tendons, just be careful. Normally tendons, you've got to stretch, get some friction done into it, kind of soften the area, make it a little bit less fibrotic. So sourcing the information for your injury to help you outside of someone treating you or seeing a doctor or anything like that, it's just going to speed up your recovery. Now, why wouldn't you want to do that? People put so much emphasis and effort onto their training schedule and their workout programs and their sports that they're doing, even down to what they're wearing, the kit they need, but they don't really focus on the extra recovery time. If you drive your car 10,000 miles a year, for instance, and service it once a year, if you start driving it 30,000 miles a year, you're going to need to service it more. And we expect so much more of our bodies. We expect it to work. We do training and we do sports and we expect our bodies to do more and more and more. But a lot of the time we don't focus on more recovery. Your diet, your sleep, your water intake, things like that. Injuries, don't just leave an injury and hope for the best. Do whatever you can. Your body will thank you for it. Hopefully that's been some useful tips for you, and I'll see you again.